Hey, what's up, everybody? Jasper Gonzo here. Another episode of What's Next Weekend Edition. This video is in regards to the NFL. No, we're not going to talk about stats. No, we're not going to talk about players' injuries or what have you. Myself being an Eagles fan, not going to talk about our woeful season. We're going to talk about one Aaron Rodgers, the reigning league MVP and future Hall of Famer and Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. He had a press conference the other day in regards to himself getting the Coof. Yes, he's got the Coof. But of course, he has spoken in the past about the Wokemob, and now the Wokemob is coming after him and of course mocking him because of it and making up blatant lies against him. So he explains that. I'm going to play you a short synopsis of the video, but I'm going to go into the story first, and let's take a look. Aaron Rodgers on vax status. I'm in the crosshairs of the woke mob right now. Aaron Rodgers told radio host Pat Mcafee that he's in the crosshairs of the woke mob over his vaccine status on Friday. Rodgers took aim at the woke mob during his discussion on the Pat Mcafee show. For those of you who are not sports fans, this show may not be for you, but for those of you who are, of course, he deals with daily sports issues, but I would definitely check out the interview with Rodgers, about an hour long. I watched it. It was very informative, very well done, very well spoken by Rodgers. And he makes it very clear that, yeah, not going to take any shit. But I'll leave it in the description below. Rodgers took aim at the woke mob during his discussion on the Pat Mcafee show. I realize I'm in the crosshairs of the woke mob right now, Rodgers said. So before my final nail gets put in the cancel culture casket, I think I would like to set the record straight on so many of the blatant lies that are out there about myself. Rodgers went on to slam the witch hunt against unvaccinated players and insisted that he was not lying when he said he was immunized against the virus. I didn't lie in the initial press conference, he said, before adding, it wasn't some sort of ruse or lie. It was the truth, Rodgers insisted. Rodgers added that he is not anti-vax, flat earther, but instead a critical thinker. The Packers quarterback said he spent a lot of time studying the vaccines and discovered that he has an allergy to the ingredients in 2 of the vaccines. Then he said the Johnson & Johnson shot was the only one that would be suitable for him, but before he took the shot, it was pulled over clotting issues, which is absolutely fact. Rodgers added that the immunization protocol that he found that could be best protect myself and my teammates, quote unquote, was a long-term protocol that involved multiple months of treatment. Quote, I'm very proud of the research that went into that, and the individuals I met with, we felt like it was the best thing for me. However, the NFL refused to accept his plan and insisted that he go in the same category as the unvaxxed. Rodgers said that he appealed and sent the league 500 pages of research on the vaccines, his status, and his ideas for a plan. Wow. Thoughtful. Common sense. Rationality. Yeah, it's a dying breed. Rodgers also revealed that an NFL official told him last year that a unvaxxed person cannot get COVID and cannot pass it on, which is, of course, absolutely bullshit. Rodgers said that it was an untrue claim, and we now know for sure that this is an untrue statement. He knew that what he was dealing with people who had no idea what they were talking about. At the time, the big three was what they were going to do. If you weren't in the unvaxxed category, you were in a different category, which involved some draconian measures and protocols you've had to adhere to, which were, in my opinion, not based on science, were more based on a shame-based environment and getting as many guys to get vaxxed as possible. So the league looks better to the rest of the world. That was the focus of these protocols. He also said there was no science showing that masks prevent the spread of viruses, which is absolutely true, and added the attacks on the unvaxxed are nothing but propaganda, which is also true. He claimed that the media and the pro-vaxxers are just keeping the protocol narrative going that the unvaxxed are the most dangerous people in society. Quote, that is what the media has been trying to do, he continued. They're trying to shame and out. They're trying to shame and out and cancel all of us, not vaccinated people, calling us selfish. I mean, that's the propaganda line too. You're selfish for making a decision that is best interest of your body. That this is a pandemic of the unvaxxed is a total lie, he exclaimed. True. The reigning league MVP also took aim at the left for politicizing the coronavirus pandemic. When Trump in 2020 was championing these vaccines that were coming out so quick, what did the left say? And I'm talking about every member of the left. Don't trust the vax. Don't get the vaccine. You're going to die from the vax, he noted. And then what happened? Biden wins. Everything flips. Ding, ding, and ding. Talk about hitting the nails on the head. Finally, Rodgers addressed the Wokemob and said, to just say that vax is a blanket for all that ails you, in my opinion, is wrong and reckless. And for the media out there taking shots at me, if you don't know my story, well, now you do. So quit lying about me, my personal health decisions. My opinion should be private. Now, I'm going to finish this off with a little bit of the interview with Pat Mcafee.
Of the NFL, Green Bay Packers quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Hey, Rod.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
I'm good. First things first, how are you doing? Is everything okay? Or how are the symptoms? Do we feel good? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Big thanks to everybody that reached out, checked on me the last couple of days. Felt really good. Heard from some of the teammates, former teammates, coaches, members of the organization, friends, both yourselves. Thank you guys for that.
Hey, no problem.
So definitely appreciate all the love and support.
Okay, good. Let's get right to it. All right, I feel like what we have been able to, I don't want to say build with you in your incredible, just how nice you are with your time with us every single Tuesday. People have learned a lot about you through this show, and I'm very thankful for that. Every Tuesday, I think a lot of thoughts were potentially changed about you. People that want
where everybody in the media was so concerned about who was vaccinated and who wasn't and what that meant and who was being selfish and who would talk about it and what it meant if they said it's a personal decision. They shouldn't have to disclose their own medical information and whatnot. And at the time, my plan was to say that I've been immunized. It wasn't some sort of ruse or lie. It was the truth. And I'll get into the whole immunization in a second. But had there been a follow-up to my statement that I've been immunized, I would have responded with this. I would have said, look, I'm not, some sort of anti-vax flat earther. I am somebody who's a critical thinker. You guys know me. I march to the beat of my own drum. I believe strongly in bodily autonomy and the ability to make choices for your body, not to have to acquiesce to some woke culture or crazed, group of individuals who say you have to do something. Health is not a one-size-fits-all for everybody. And for me, it involved a lot of study in the off-season, much like the study I put into hosting Jeopardy or the weekly study I put into playing the game. I put a lot of time and energy and research and met with a lot of different people in the medical field to get the most information about the vaccines before making a decision.
My thoughts. Like I said, it's an amazing interview with him. And for those of you who are Roger haters only because of sports, I understand. He has made a lot of teams miserable over the years, including one, Dallas Cowboys, which of course, as a Philadelphia Eagle fan, I love it. Like I said, putting aside his ability to play the game, he's right. He is a critical thinker. I mean, this is a guy who does a lot of studying, a lot of deep thought in regards to a lot of things that he does. Now, some people would consider that coming off as being a jerk. And yeah, there are times where he does. And there's no doubt. And we can all be like that at one point or another. We can all be jerks. Sometimes we can be very pompous jerks, thinking that our shit don't stink. Or we can be very pompous jerks when it comes to actual knowledge and saying, hey, I've got the big brain. But when it comes to common sense and just rational thinking, Rodgers goes a long way, especially with dealing with something like the Coof vax. So when he announced that he had the Coof, of course, the Wokemob came after him like gangbusters and was going, nah, 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 boo-boo, how you like that now? And I'm sure there were those who have made some sort of threats against him regarding his life in regarding to getting the Coof. But at the end of the day, he's right. He's absolutely right when it comes to the questions and concerns regarding the Coof vaccine. I've done multiple videos in regards to that, including just one yesterday regarding what the CDC actually says regarding vaccine mandates using OSHA, and of course that is illegal and unconstitutional. But I applaud Rodgers. I do. I applaud Rodgers for doing his homework, and of course the disgusting portrayals of him, I think, regarding this whole situation is stupid and asinine. The NFL is right there. The NFL, who wants to kiss the ass of everybody, like Black Lives Matter and, all this woke bullshit. Let's have 2 national anthems. Yeah, that's okay. But when you have somebody like an Aaron Rodgers, who is at the precipice regarding the greatness that is the NFL and its players, yeah, screw him. Who cares? Obey or face the consequences. And Rodgers is not having any of that bullshit. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below, like it, share it, subscribe to it, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.